it actually makes me think, the Arts and Craft Festival, walking around, and I was walking with my partner, and we first decided there would have been about 100 different stalls, and there were sort of lanes. There were about 3 different lanes both ways. So you could walk up towards the back of the hall and then you could walk to the side. So it was like a grid system basically. And I wanted to walk towards the back of the hall and she wanted to walk, across. And that was fine. We resolved that.
Classic Australia polar right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Resolved that very quickly. That was fine. But then there were moments where I would stop and she would stop and I'd feel like, no, I'm going to look at something that you don't really
You
like.
felt pressured to move faster than you wanted to off the stall.
Well, I think she felt, it was more that in that situation with your partner, my question is, are you more likely with your partner to split up? I know it's a joint experience, but how do you, I feel like a bit more of a meander and then coming together might work better. Josh, you look like you've got very strong opinions.
I
about
do.
this.
I think you've got a bit of an invisible tether that you maybe get like 10 or so, in that instance of like a market, like 10 or so meters.
10 paces it would be
10
probably,
paces.
yeah.
And so
the rope stretches 10 paces.
More or less.
And it's got a bit of give. It's a bit
of give.
like elastic.
Because the idea is that you see something, and if you see something that they would be interested in, you go, oh, come have a look at this.
Yeah.
Whereas ordinary, but to your point, I know what you mean. It's like, no, I'm interested in this thing. You're going to find some stuff. Don't feel you have to be side by side the whole time.
Yep.
Because my experience of this has been in like galleries or exhibitions or whatever.
Right.
And they're very much you go into a room and then there's a series of things around the room and there's people working their way around the room. How do you guys approach that? I always try to do the general flow of it, but I find that there are things I'm more interested in than others. There's things I'd rather read than others.
Yes.
What do you make of that, Christian?
I'm in my relationship, I'm the codependent one, and my partner is like very independent, fiercely. Some would describe independent. And so at any gallery or market experience, I love the walking side by side and the chitter chatter to comment on everything. At a gallery, like anytime we went to a wherever museum, there's always a room that you're going in, right? This is that room.
Yes.
I don't mind if we're separate.
Yeah.
I just want to be in the same room.
That's very interesting.
Because when I look around, it's like a kid at a supermarket losing their parent.
Yeah.
When I looked up and down the aisle and mum's not there or papa's gone.
But isn't that sort of a bit of the relationship dance? Isn't there an element of courting in that where you're kind of like, you're going on your own into one room and like, well, she can stay there or she can follow me. It's up to her.
I'm with you. I'm very much like you finish the room together and you start the next one together.
Oh my God, this might actually change the way I explore these places. Because sometimes if I just want to wander into another room, I'll do it.
No, I always finish that room and then I'll stop and then I'll go and meet up and then it might be like, did you see that one over there? Yeah, what about that? I really enjoyed
so
that
you
one.
assess the room once you finish with
that's
it.
the problem.
And they might give you something. Oh, I read the thing on that one. I didn't read about that one. And they can tell you about it. You're like, that sounds great.
Yeah. Is there any, how do you feel about the reading of the plaques? And are you reading all of them? Is there any judgment if someone isn't?
I think that you front load reading plaques in any gallery. It's like the first room takes an hour and then the subsequent take 15 minutes each.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And you really the kids' plaques.
Love a kid's plaque.
They're so good.
I can't help but read it. And I go, wonder what the kids. Oh yeah. I could read the adult one, but this kid one says okay.
But I want something in between. I want something that's not stupid for the kids, but I want something that's a couple of lines, sums it up perfectly. I don't want the long thing. You know the concentration nowadays.
I
I
like it. Mona, it actually defines one of the bits as art wank.
Yes, that's great.
The bit that you go, this is the shit.
That's great.
I agree with you. It's like if I was so interested in this that I would want to spend 5 minutes reading it, I would be interested in it.
Yes.
I would know this already.
Exactly.
That's how you know about it. That's how you learn about it.
You're never going to remember it.
Listen to this in the optional
audio. But sometimes there's like
guide
some interest. But sometimes there's some interesting story about that piece, right?
No, it never is.
I think what I got better at, and maybe you could take this away with you, is not feeling like you have to do everything, but pick the ones that you're drawn to. If for whatever reason I saw that one and that caught my eye and I stood like, read about that one.
I don't think you're supposed to draw on them, Josh.
And go with that one.
That's great.
Here's a question though. Big group of people all crowding. You're a bit log jammed.
Yeah.
Do you go around and just ping pong around the room, or do you just wait and just slowly work your way around the room?
Great. Do you need to go in the order, do you mean?
I don't like ping ping-ponging around the room. I hate that.
I don't think you meant to hit them with ping pong
No,
balls,
no.
Christian.
Wait, why don't you?
I prefer the order. I prefer because I feel
But
like
what's the order?
Because it's been
yeah,
curated,
it's been
that
curated
way.
in a particular order, but also it helps me keep track of where I am in the room.
What does that mean? So does
So-
GPS?
No, because like I feel
I know what you mean.
like
What have I seen?
you
What
want
haven't?
to experience each piece.
Yes.
You don't want to miss a piece and then you leave the room and someone's like, "Did you see the one
Yeah,
where they were beheaded?" And you're like, "What?"
But why wouldn't you want to miss that? Is that out of embarrassment or just you don't want to miss a piece?
Oh, you don't want to miss a piece because there's maybe a piece you're like, "Fuck, that's fantastic."
But Josh wants to miss a piece. Weren't you
No,
saying
no, no,
you're happy to miss
no,
a piece?
I said the ones I draw on. They're the ones.
Well, we said that's not acceptable.
But the one, for whatever reason, I stopped a bit longer at that. Like, I was going past,
Yeah.
I saw that, and then that's the one that caught my eye. Go with that, follow that feeling.
Yeah, there is a lot
Oh.
of. That's an interesting thing. There is a lot of like I'm not enough into any art scene to be like I understand why this is an important piece.
Yeah.
But there are some pieces that you stop by and you're like, that's quite gripping.
Yeah,
And I'm not
why?
sure why.
Yeah.
Why does this one speak to me?
And how does it feel when you're going with your partner and that piece that they like doesn't speak to you? Like, how does that feel?
You break up with them?
Do you feel? Well, it's an option. But do you feel like is that a weird feeling?
No,
It's
no,
like-
I love that because that's like, what is your experience of this? What is your experience of it?
Okay.
And that's the difference between
Take
people,
that
right?
then. What about a comedy that you love? Showing your partner a comedy you love, and they
You
fucking
should
hate
never.
it.
Just showing anything to
having
anyone
having
sucks.
this experience right now.
Oh, really?
With
What
Arrested Development. And,
Ah,
it's
That's probably the best show
breaking
ever.
my
Yeah, yeah.
heart.
Oh no!
Breaking my heart to look across and then you see her on her phone. You're
No!
like, and there are moments where I'm
yeah.
like, is this really important? Because they keep calling
Yeah.
back to it.
Yeah.
I don't want to seem like I'm pushing. But Arrested Development, like I can't think of many more that
To me,
in
it's
terms
one
of
of the best.
seminal comedies.
Yeah, it's incredible. I think setting up anyone to watch anything you like sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I've spoken a lot about just zero expectation. How was the film? It's okay. You've never watched
I
it.
watched that happen to Josh in real time over the years. Where now when you show people videos, it's kind of like I don't want to be around. It's like just you watch that just
Is that what it's come to?
More or less.
Because
too
there
much
was
pressure.
Short
Too much
clips
pressure.
or short clips or
Anything.
long form? Aren't they different?
It's all the same because then you're just standing there like a stunned mullet
So,
out on the wing.
it is
So-
heartbreaking.
So what's happened? Has something changed?
It's just that awkward feeling, a moment of like, oh, yeah, this is a good bit, and then it getting nothing.
No, but
You're
has
like,
that changed? Like, is there something that's changed about media or the way we consume media? where
Actually,
that's-
you know what? It's probably got better the way short form has now exploded.
Yeah.
It's shorter. It's
Yes.
less time for
Yeah,
embarrassment
that's a
when
good
it's
point.
15 seconds.
That's a really good point.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
honestly, I found that to be such a heartbreaking experience to be showing someone a video and then
a minute.
and they seem distracted and you're
Yeah.
like, I can't handle the rejection. Of
I need
this.
to get this down to 12.
Yeah.
Will there be a point where we we get to the point where we're so distracted? Do you think there's a point in 20 years where it's
Yeah.
just like we can't watch a 2-second video? Can you imagine that? Someone sneezes and you're like, God, that's boring.
You've got to capture me in the first half a second or I'm out.